Hello and welcome to Motocom Tutorials. So today's tutorial is about how to set up a multi-vendor store like Amazon using Motocom themes. So let's begin. After the user has downloaded the relevant theme from the members area, we need to install the same. For this, we will go to Appearance tab and we'll need to activate the multi-concept WordPress theme as it is relevant to the e-commerce site. This will directly redirect to our authentication page where the member needs to fill up the key where he can access from the members area and need to save the changes. After this, the user will get a successful message and will ask him to click here for further process. Now, the next step is to install the plugin relevant to the store he needs to set up. For this, we will first need to install the basic required plugin. So, there are two ways to install the plugin. First, the auto install, and second is the manual install. For auto install, it will only need a single click to download all the plugins and its sub-plugins into the theme. In case the user's server has low configuration, he can opt for manual installation. So let's go for auto install at the moment. So as you can see, all the 4 relevant plugins are being installed. After this, we need to go to the e-commerce plugin. Next, we need to install the e-commerce plugin. After it is successfully installed, the page will reload. The next step is to go for this is the basic WooCommerce setup, which we can skip for the moment. So after the successful installation of the required plugins as per the e-commerce store, we need to further move to Demo Installer plugin. The user can get the Demo Installer plugin from the members area alike the authentication key. For this, we will need to go to Plugins, Add New Plugin, go to Upload Plugin option, choose file where the Demo Installer plugin has been downloaded. And install it. After the successful installation of Demo Installer plugin, we need to activate the plugin. After successful installation of the Motocom Demo Importer, we can see the option of Demo Importer in the Themes option. Here you will get a list of 17 niche Demo Installer plugins which we need to filter as per the store. Currently, we are focusing on the e-commerce. So let's filter as per e-commerce. You can also opt for preview of this demo or import it. So I am going with the import of demo. After the successful installation of Demo Installer plugin, we'll get the success message, which can be seen in front of e-commerce plugin. Now, we need to see how the store setup looks. So we have reached the site as it was installed by us. Now, if the user wants to make it a multi-vendor site like Amazon, we need to go to the plugin screen where we can get it from settings area, choose the plugin screen option, now we can choose for e-commerce add-on with multi-vendor and affiliate feature and auto install the same. You can successfully see the plugins being installed. After the successful login, after successful installation of multi-vendor plugin, we need to enable the registration of the customers from the front end. For this, we'll need to go to the WooCommerce setting and go to Accounts and Privacy tab. Further, we need to check box Allow customers to create an account on the My Account page and save the changes. After saving the changes, we need to show how the vendor will register from the account. So we will open separately theme in a separate window. And type My Account. Here you will get the registration page, whether you can choose to log in or register. As we want to show the registration for a vendor, we will click the tab Become a Vendor below the registration tab. Now the vendor needs to fill in the following details like email, store name, password, and need to register. For this, let's say the email is test@gmail.com. Store name to be the test store. And set the password accordingly. And register. You will get the successful message. Now the site will reload. Now the vendor needs to set up the store setup, how the account will look like. So let's get started. First, we can set up the store setup via given options like the store logo, banner, and all the details of his store, along with the description for the same. After continuing, we'll reach to the next step. The next step is to set up the payment. For this, the vendor may fill the PayPal email or the relevant details that he wants to set up via which he wants to receive the payment. After continuing, we will reach to the third step, that is the policies of the store. That is, what will be the shipping, refund and cancellation policy. The first step is to set up the customer support by filling the phone numbers, email and address. The next step is to set up the SEO for the store, and after doing the same, the next step is to link the social media accounts like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Now we have successfully registered the vendor. After the successful registration, the vendor will be redirected to the dashboard where he can have a quick look on the sales and the store analytics. Now let me show you how the vendor may add a new product to his store. So we will go to product option, add new, and we will be required to fill in all the details like the type of product, the product title, its price, and the sales price you are willing to offer to customer, along with a short description and a description for the same. After that, we can upload the image of the product. Now we will need to submit the product. After adding the product, let's see how our product will be visible on the store. We'll search for the product under our store. So now we can see the product under our store name, and let's see how it will be visible on a single screen. Here the user can ask a question and also rate the product accordingly. So after setting the multi-vendor store, we need to see how to set up an affiliate dashboard. For this, we'll go to YITH point, select affiliates, then go to settings tab, select the page for the affiliate. Currently it is affiliate dashboard. We need to create the page for affiliate dashboard. So we will go to page tab, add new page, type affiliate dashboard, to create the page. After creating the page for affiliate dashboard, we need to save the changes. To see the affiliate dashboard page in the backend, let's go to this and view page option. So now you have got the option to become an affiliate. By clicking on this, you will need the approval from administrator to become an affiliate. So the admin can view the request on the dashboard. The admin gets update on the affiliates page who are trying to become an affiliate on the YITH tab. So now he can choose an option to respond to the same. He can whether delete the option, change the status to active, change status to rejected, or ban and unban the affiliate. So we are going to activate the affiliate and apply the changes. Now when the affiliate will reload the page, he would be able to see the dashboard. He can see the following options like the commissions he has earned, the clicks on the products, the payments, and generate link for the same. After going to the generate link page, the affiliate can copy paste the product URL which he wants to redirect the user to and click on generate. Now the affiliate will get the link and he can copy paste it to redirect the user to his desired page or website. So that was all about the tutorial, and thanks for watching it.